Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, GLITZYGem. My name is Stephanie. Thank you for joining me here today. Today's video, I'm going to go ahead and do a skincare video. I'm going to do a mask. I haven't done my skincare for a while. I haven't done any under eye patches, any kind of under eye cream. I've been noticing some wrinkles and some tired eyes and some puffiness underneath my eyes. It's just a lack of me taking care of my skin. I do work overnights. If you're new to my channel, you did not know that. For those who have been following me, already know that I have a job working overnight. So, um, yeah, so maybe that also contributes to my bags under the eyes or my puffiness under my eyes. But I get my rest and my sleep like I should. But I sometimes, it's inevitable. You get puffy eyes sometimes. Never used to have them this puffy before, but it's okay. It is what it is, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Cermedic Age Control Multivita. It's a vitamin C derivative 114040, 31 2, and vitamin B3 98 92O. Deeply penetrate to deliver brightening properties into dull skin to create a vital and bright complexion with translucent clarity. This is developed by Neogen Labs. So this is the mask I'll be using today. I do have my Grace and Stella under eye masks or my under eye patches, the gold ones. I'm not sure what they're for. I think they're for like brightening. I think they're for brightening. I don't even remember. I get them so much that I should already memorize what kind of eye patches I'm wearing, if it's for collagen or if it's for anti-wrinkle, or I think it's for all of the above. I think it's for anti-wrinkle, and I think it also is for brightening. So yeah, those are my favorite ones to use. I get them from Grace and Stella. Face Story is my second best. So let me put this mask on and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I'm back. So I will be going over my empties for May 2026. Not very many. So this is going to be a real quick video. So first of all, I do like this the serum on this mask. It's very serumy. I love serumy masks. So in case you're wondering what kind of masks I like the ones that have a lot of serum. I don't really like the ones that, dry out too quickly, like Nature can be really good, but they dry out quicker than the ones that have a lot of serum on them. So yeah. So let's go in my trash and see what's in here. So first of all, let's pull out this Cherry RC Cola. I'm not sure if y'all have these already in y'all's, if y'all still carry these in y'all's state or not, but we still carry this RC Cola, and this is the cherry flavored one. So it was $4.99 at the grocery store, and they've been $4.99 where I get my food from, and so that's the only reason why I buy them, because they're more feasible. All the other, if you're looking for a feasible, or if you're looking for a good priced soda, I don't know about y'all stores, but the RC cherry flavored, because the RC Cola kind of has like the imitation of wanting it to taste like the original formula of Coca-Cola, but it doesn't come near it. So I just get the cherry flavored, and you can't tell the difference. I like the cherry flavored better. That's in my opinion. So, but if you're on a budget, or if you just can't afford to pay $8, $10, $12, for a 12 pack of sodas, I suggest to get the RC Cola, guys. The next thing in here I do have is plenty of these Grace and Stella eye patches, which is what I'm wearing right now. My eye patches, and here they are. And I think it'll tell me here what kind of. It's for anti-wrinkle and energizing eye mask. See, I knew it was either anti-wrinkle or brightening, or both, but it's energizing eye mask. So here they are. That's in my trash. What else? Okay, so I also went through some elf these are called makeup removing cleansing cloth, because sometimes it'll just say cleansing cloth, but it doesn't say makeup removing. This one does say makeup removing. It did good. It did good. It did take off my makeup. It wasn't, it even took off stubborn makeup as well. It did take me a little while. Sometimes I would have to use 2 wipes instead of 1. But yeah, it was good. I do suggest, if you want to get some wipes, and this is a, up your, if it's feasible for you to purchase, get it. For me, I get, you know, cleansing wipes, through my box subscriptions, or I can also get them, at the Dollar Tree, for a cheaper price. So I usually don't spend too much on, makeup removing wipes. And if all else fails, if I don't have, when I say all else fails, if all the, cheaper, feasible brand of makeup removing wipes are not available, I just use my cleansing balms. I have plenty of cleansing balms that I can use to remove my makeup and just wash it off. So the next thing I have in here is my Elastic Q10 15-minute mask. This one did, yeah, it only lasted like what it said it would last, was 15 minutes. This is actually one that I wore when I was doing my Wheel of Beauty. So I'll be doing another Wheel of Beauty soon, guys. So, make sure you, get notified. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. You're publicly subscribed, so you can get on those, on the giveaways. But the Wheel of Beauty is actually, just the wheel that I came up with, an idea of something fun, to do, to pick out items for, for my winners, for their giveaways. So, and I just make them a little bundle, and I send it their way. So yeah, you guys. So I did wear this mask. It was good. It didn't have. It had. I guess I should say it did have some serum. So I did get to use some of the serum that was left in here after I used the mask. So it was okay. I like it. It was alright. The next thing, which is my favorite, which I do recommend. Those who have sensitive skin, those who don't like too much fragrance in their bar soaps, because this is the Dove in the shade Peak bar soap. It's actually the full size, because they also have like a travel size, and I get the full size ones, and they're very expensive now. They used to be $6.97 for a pack of 6. I think $5.97 for a pack of 6. So they used to be like less than $1 a bar. But now they're what, $8 or $9 for a pack of 6? No, that's too much. So I think I mean, I'm gonna stick with my Dove, but I might sometimes have to alternate from travel size to the full size one. So that's what I'll have to do in the future. But that's one that I do recommend. It is a moisturizing body bar soap, and I think I do recommend this for, like I said, for people who have sensitive skin, those who are sensitive to, other kinds of bars of soap, they also, and this one cleans a lot better than like the other ones that you would get, like Zest, or the other brands, the cheaper brands, like Shield, or, gosh, there's just so many of them, that are old out there, that really don't really clean your body, just kind of leaves you like a film, like a soapy film on your body, and yeah, don't like that. The next thing I have here, guys, I was, surprised. I actually like this. I don't like the scent, but I actually like this FAMU Brilliant Cleansing Gel Gentle Wash. So this is something I would recommend you guys getting. I will be putting one in a giveaway, so I just want to give you a heads up on that. So if y'all want to wait until my giveaway, that's fine. But if not, I got the little deluxe sample, and I used it, and I loved it. I loved it a lot. A little goes a long way. You don't even have to use a lot you know, to lather it up or for it to work, and I like the results of this cleanser. So the next thing, I had to declutter this, you guys. This is my Wet n Wild Coverall Cover Stick. I noticed that when I was wearing this, I started to have my eyes would itch, and I mean, there's no mold on here or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it's still good to wear, but I was using it for my eyes, and I have an eyeshadow primer already that I use, but I used it for my eyes. I was like thinking to myself, I'll just use this as an eyeshadow primer because for a face concealer, anything like that, it just to me, just it's kind of it, you know, it's fine and everything, but I think it's just time for me to declutter it. It was in the shade Light Medium 804. And I did have this for several years too. So yeah, it was time to declutter it. All right, you guys. Then I finally finished my Hanalei lip treatment in the shade Mauve Pink. Oh my gosh, you guys. This was with me for several years. I don't even know how many years. I can't even count the years I had this. I think maybe at the most 3 4 years. I'm not sure. Because a little went a long way with this lip treatment, and it was like also like a little lip tint as well. The next thing I have here is my, oh my god, my p.louise. This was one of my favorite eyeliners. My p.louise Fall in Line dual colored eyeliners, and they were the brush tip kind. I love brush tip liners, but they're already dried out. So as you can tell, you can see it's a little brush tip, but it's already dried out, and so is the other side, the brown side. Oops, all the trash is falling on the floor again to pick it up anyways. So yeah, so it's dried out. So yeah, it's time to go. I would love to get my hands on another one, but P. Louise is kind of expensive, especially when it comes to delivering, your product. So if I do, I'll probably get like a budget box, which is, pretty cheap, which would be something that would be feasible for me to get as a budget box and then just pay the delivery fee. The next thing I have here, yeah, a few more items, guys. I'm almost done. I'm already done. Almost done. Okay, so I'm getting rid of this the She double eyeliner. The reason for this is because here it is. I know the others, I'm not sure about the stamp side. I think the stamp side still works. Oh yeah, it does still work. So I might just keep this for the stamp. But the eyeliner on the other end bent on me, so it's a felt tip. And I was using this to create a look, like a creative look, on one of my Sassy Divas collabs. We were trying to create a mythical creature, and I happened to use this eyeliner, and it just bent on me, so I was like, forget it. But I forgot that it had like a smiley face stamp, so, and it still works, so I'm just gonna keep it for that. I'm gonna keep it for that purpose, for a smiley stamps. I'm gonna keep it for, sorry guys, this is where I keep my makeup stash sometimes, use makeup stash. All right, I'm also getting rid of these earrings. I'll be throwing these away. They've already they were just, they're metal, and they had like gold colored plating on it, so they're already peeling. They're already, the gold is already coming off. So I'm getting rid of these earrings. They were my favorite earrings to wear to work. I'm also going to get rid of this, even though there's nothing wrong with this right here, which is the goodness gracious, trying to get the string off of me. Okay, it's this hair clip. I mean, I can still use it, but the reason why I'm getting rid of this is because I actually used it for my dog my dog bag, my dog food bag, to close, to clip it. I didn't have any chip clips. I didn't have anything to clip, my doggy bag, my dog food bag shut. And I don't have a storage container for it, for my dog food, plus the freshness. I mean, I'm not sure how well, clipping also keeps the dog's food fresh, or it kind of diminishes the freshness. But putting in storage bins also diminish the freshness of them. I mean, even though they're stored and there's no air getting them, sometimes after a while it does become, stale. I guess once you get to the bottom, of the actual storage bin. And that's happened to me before. That's how I know. For me, that's happened to me before. Um, Maybe I just wasn't doing it right, or maybe wasn't, properly storing my dog's food in those storage bins. But yeah, so I don't have anything, for my dog, to put their, its dog food in. So I went ahead and I just used this clip to clip his doggy bag of food, and it did a good job. I didn't need it. No, I didn't have to. I didn't need it. There was no use for me to have this anymore. I only used it for like a look that I created, and I was done with it. I really didn't care to. I really don't care to wear clips in my hair unless it's just for accessorizing or, enhancing, my wardrobe or something. Then I'll use like a clip or an accessory in my hair. But than that, I don't wear that many like clips. For example, like these kind of clips, like claw clips, I'll wear, because I like to, put my hair up sometimes. So that's going in the trash as well. So the next thing here that I do recommend y'all getting is this Get Comfy Adidas Vibes Eau de Parfum. I got a little sample of it, but it smelled so good. I think it had notes of citrus. I think you can still get some of it out of it. Yeah, it's so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay, so you can smell like a very light musk. It's almost like an amber, like a light amber musk, and it smells really good. You can smell the sweetness of the. I don't know if amber has like a sweet smell to it, but it smells like a sweet musk. Yeah, so and it's like something that you can wear every day, and it's not very pungent, and it's not it's it's not that heavy either. It's not heavy. Well, I guess that's what pungent means, but it's like from light to moderate, fragrance to it, just depending on how much you put on. But just a squirt, just does well, and it smells so good. I mean, I love it. I wouldn't mind getting this again, guys. Shoot, I got this in like a sample from Sephora. So, but that is everything I have in my trash bin. I thank you for being here with me and going over these empties. I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'm waiting for this mask to seep into my skin, guys. It's just not seeping in. I mean, like it's seeping in, but it's still taking its time, to dry up. So I'll let y'all know in my next empties, which is that Suremedic. Oh, it fell on the floor. The Suremedic mask. I'll go ahead and let you know on my next time when I do my empties for June, how this mask did for me. So, because you won't be able to see the results now. All right, you guys. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, like I said, and I hope you enjoy watching my content. I'll be putting up polls on my community tab as well. Again to see what y'all wanna see next on my channel. I do have some other videos in line that I do want to get out, as soon as possible too. So I will be putting up a poll too. So I'll be recording videos from the poll that I put up, and I'll be recording videos from, videos that I really need to get out. So like it's just been a long time of waiting to be put out. So all right, my gems, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm just excuse me, choking on my saliva. But okay, so I'll see you in my next video, guys. I love you all. Take care. And yeah, have a good one. Stay blessed and be safe. Bye. Love you guys. Mwah.